Welcome to Tarla Dalal's kitchen. I, Chef Pal, today will be showing you an easy starter recipe named stuffed potato skins. The first step would be to make the cheesy topping. For that we will heat the butter. We'll allow it to melt a little. All these types of fillings or toppings always make in a broad non-stick pan. Now we'll add some spring onion whites. And we'll saute them for 1 to 2 minutes. Now we'll be adding some finely chopped green chillies. Make sure you add little extra green chillies because the potatoes that we're going to fill it with is going to be little bland. We'll saute this again. Now we'll be adding some plain flour that will give some thickening for our topping. And we'll cook the flour for 30 to 40 seconds along with the onions. Now we'll be adding some milk and we'll continuously stir it. If you do not stir it, it will have lumps. See, it's already getting thick as you can see. Just break all the lumps and stir it that quick. Then we'll be adding salt, some spring onion greens, little mustard powder and some cheese. And we'll mix this well. Make sure if you're making this topping in advance and keeping, then you add little extra milk, otherwise it will get really thick. So our topping is now ready. Let's begin our second step of frying the potatoes. I've kept the oil to heat, but before that I would like to explain you something about the potatoes. These are the potatoes that I have boiled them and I've cut them into halves, but I have not discarded the skin as you can see. So now I'm going to scoop the centers and then deep fry. So let's start scooping. Just take a spoon and start lightly scooping it. If you overboil them or do not boil the potatoes, this will be very difficult to do. So make sure your potatoes are just perfectly boiled. As you have seen, I have lightly scooped out the centers. In the same way, we'll do with the remaining potatoes. These are the 6 scooped potatoes. As you can see, they all have been lightly scooped. Now we will deep fry them. Usually people do not like to eat the skin of the potatoes, but believe me, when they're boiled and fried like these, they taste really yummy. See, they're nice and brown. Now we will remove them. Make sure you drain them well because the scoop part will have the oil. So our second part is done. We'll just sprinkle very little salt on our fried potatoes. You know why this is done? Because potatoes are usually very bland, especially when they are fried. Just very little salt. So now let's put our prepared topping on each of the scooped potatoes. Make sure the topping is really thick, otherwise it will all drool out. Our potatoes have been topped with a cheesy topping. Our final part to garnish it. We'll garnish it with some chilli flakes. Serve these stuffed potato skins immediately and see how everybody will relish them.
If you enjoy our recipes, click like. To see more of my recipes, click here. Please share your comments. I would love to hear them. I'm waiting for them.